Well, hello, and welcome today to the Library Kitchen. I'm Becki Miller. You normally see me on the bookmobile, but today I'm going to be here in the library kitchen making delicious deviled egg chicks for you to have for maybe an upcoming holiday. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 12 eggs, a third of a cup of mayonnaise, some Dijon mustard, garlic and salt, maybe some olives, carrots, or orange bell peppers. So we're going to start. I'm going to first of all show you, of course I have boiled eggs, and I'm going to show you how to cut these eggs to make them into chicks. They're going to stand up. Each egg will be a full deviled egg, So first of all, we're going to cut a little sliver off the bottom, and that's just to give it a flat base to stand up on. Excuse me. And then we're going to take and we're going to cut the top off about 1/3. So there's a couple ways that you can do this. One is you can just cut it kind of straight across. Okay. And then we're going to put the yolk into the bowl with the other eggs that I've already done. And then you're going to pop out the yolk out of the large part. Now sometimes this usually can pop just right out, especially when they're fresh and a little bit warm. And if not, you might have to work on them a little bit to get them out. The back end of a spoon works really well to remove that. Of course, I just have my knife with me. There we go. All right, you'll put those together. Make sure you keep your top and your bottom part of your egg together because they will fit together in a little bit. All right, so the second one I'm going to show you is a little more decorative. You still cut the bottom off, and if it looks like it's sitting crooked, then you can shave a little bit more off. You just don't want too much. But this one, we're going to make kind of a zigzag around so it looks like the egg is breaking and the chick is coming out of the egg. So I'm going to just use my knife. If you have one of those vegetable peelers that's kind of a V, you can use that because that's what that point is for. But today I just have a knife, and you're just going to make a little zigzag cut, not too deep, but just cut it right through. And you cut it on into the egg, makes it easier for it to come out later. So I've zigzagged it all the way around. You can see that. And then it will just lift right off. I'm going to set the top there. Now these are a little tighter, so it makes it a little bit harder to get the yolk out. But still, especially if they are fresh and still a little bit warm, they will pop out. If you've got some spots up in there that are kind of hard to get out, a skewer, a bamboo skewer would work well to help get some of those out. So there we go. There we go. All right. So we've got our eggs together. Let me do one more because I need to add it into my eggs to get them all mixed up. All right, so now we're going to mix together our yolk mixture, the filling. And for this, we are going to use 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. Okay. 1½ teaspoons of Dijon mustard. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Okay. And then you're just going to mix it all together until it's nice and smooth. I will say, when I make these at home, I throw mine in the food processor. A couple pulses with the food processor, and everything is all nice and smooth and creamy. Now you can certainly follow your own favorite deviled egg recipe. The only thing with this is you want to make sure it doesn't have anything really in the yolk mixture, because you want them to be nice and yellow, because they're going to be little chicks coming out of the egg. So you might, if you normally put pickle relish in them, you can add a little bit of pickle juice. You can change up the kind of mustard that you put in it, just whatever your preference is. And if you make it and you find that your yolk mixture is too thin, you can always add a couple spoonfuls of instant mashed potato flakes. Just mix it in. They'll absorb that extra moisture, but won't change the flavor of your deviled egg. So, all right. So that looks like it's about ready. So while before we get that done, we need to make sure all of our other items are ready. So I've taken some orange bell peppers and I've cut them into little triangle pieces. These are going to be the beak to the chick. It's going to be the chick's nose. And tweezers are a good handy thing to have in your kitchen when you're messing with little bitty things that you get that all over your hands, but it's much nicer. So, and you can just pick them up at the dollar store and have them and keep them in your kitchen drawer with all of your other things. Another thing that, so we need to make, so this is the chick's beak, and we need to make chick eyes. This is the best recipe or trick for making those. So I've just got some olives here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take the olive and I'm going to got a brand new straw, and we're just going to poke that straw right through, and so it gives us a hole on the other side. And you're going to keep doing that. You should be able to get, I don't know, 4 or 6, depending on how big your olive is, how good you are about getting all of the spots, everything. So, and then when you're finished with that, you're just going to slide those out, and then now you have little round olive pieces for your chick eyes. So that's super cute. It's so easy. All right, so now we're going to put them together. All right, so let's go ahead. I've put the yolk mixture into just a Ziploc bag and snipped the corner off to give it, you know, a place to go. Or you could use like a icing bag. This is easier and I can throw it away. So, all right, we're going to just fill up the inside of that yolk. We're going to give it some extra. This is going to be the little chick sticking out. Okay. You need to line up your egg top. We're going to just give that a little squish there. His head's a little crooked, but let's see if we can't smooth that around. All right, so that's with a broken egg, and so I'm going to use this one with a straight across egg. Okay, then we're going to put the top on. Okay, there we go. All right, well, let's go ahead and decorate these little chicks. So we're going to take one of the little carrot pieces. I'm sorry, this is a pepper piece, but you can have a pepper or a carrot piece. And we're going to put his little beak right in there. There we go. Let's do the other one. So cute. All right, so now we're going to, we'll go ahead and put the olives for eyes. Now you don't have to use olives if you don't want. You can use capers. You can use peppercorns. I even saw where you could use a little piece of a raisin. Little mini chocolate chips would work. I don't know about the sweet taste, but certainly that would give you that same look that you were going for with this. So just give them a little push in so they don't fall out. Look how cute that is. Oh, the kids will love them if you make deviled eggs for Easter. I always try to make something fun when the grandkids come over for the holidays like that. So this will be on my table this year for Easter. Well, thanks everyone for watching today. I hope you enjoy making our deviled egg chicks. And if you like it, like it. And if you want to see more Library Kitchen, subscribe. Have a good holiday.